All right, here we are. What we got? Palm reader. Lifthrasir. From the Lives of the First Companions by Randolph. Lifthrasir is perhaps the most mysterious of the First Companions. A wanderer and mystic by nature, he would venture far from New Jerusalem on his own, recording his thoughts as he explored harsh and distant lands. These recordings garnered him a group of devoted followers to whom he tried to impart his wisdom. 5358. In the troubled time following the founder's disappearance, Lifthrasir and his disciples set out on a journey to reach the opposite end of the world by foot. They have not been heard from since. Well, it's gonna take them a while. Download it.
There is a pleasure in arriving on this island.
It's got like
the pleasure of being the first
German
to step
accent.
foot here in hundreds of years.
Hundreds.
It is a genuine pleasure, and yet it is also banal. My presence here is of no more significance than that of every other animal. These rocks do not care who walks here, and the millennia between the presence of our ancestors and my brief journey are nothing to them. But even putting it this way is wrong. It is not that the rocks do not care. It is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, but the cliffs cannot look back at me with contempt. They cannot do anything at all.
Wait, why couldn't I place that? Okay, wait, that was so weird. Why couldn't I place it? Oh, it's gotta connect to the end. Oh, I see. It's like, I had this and okay, so the ends up to connect. That's strange. All right. Oh, we got something. Lifthrasir. So 1K found a recording of dude. Yep. And what an odd recording too. I know he's one of the first companions. I don't actually know that much else about him. Don't think I've ever seen him around either. Could someone explain? Lifthrasir always had an unusual perspective. Even in the very beginning, he traveled a lot, sometimes leaving for years. He built a kind of mobile recharging station so he didn't need to come back to the city as often. Although it was quite risky as the solar panels had a tendency to break rather quickly, but he had no problem taking risks if he felt they were necessary. And exploration was necessary to him. He would record his thoughts as he explored and then publish them when he returned. Over the centuries, he accumulated a group of admirers, or disciples if you prefer. In the period of crisis surrounding Athena's disappearance, they left the city, headed into the unknown, and we haven't heard from them since. Is the recording I found one of those he published back in the day? Not as far as I can tell. Perhaps it's something he decided to shelve, or something he only shared with close friends like Athena. Right? Oh, this way probably, and then rotate it. Boom! We made it!
I was terrible at the Tetromino arrangers.
Those are actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying.
I'm not good at the Tetromino thing. What's up with my shaders, dude? Look at the shadows. Like, all right, up we go. Ooh. What is that? We get our fourth color. Probably not. Okay.
I'm not sure. Could be, I guess.
I'm going in. Oh. What? Oh. Oh, hello.
In the beginning, the gods shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection? The creator or the created?
They cannot be compared. I don't want to say it's impossible. I'm going to say they cannot be compared.
Some refuse to judge because they are wise. Some because they fear the truth. When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Was his theft justified?
I don't really know what she's talking about. Is this like mythology stuff I haven't learned? I'm gonna say Zeus did not create fire. It was not his to own in the first place. I don't know.
If Zeus did not own fire, why should humankind? Angered by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished humankind by creating Pandora. He gave her a box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean?
Hope may still be found if we are looking, if you're looking for it.
Seek hope should ask themselves why it was imprisoned with the world's evils. Creature of clay, you stand before the fire. Will it make you whole, or will it destroy you? Consider the shadows cast by the flame, but do not mistake them for truth.
Was this like Plato's cave allegory?
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
Hey man, I ain't activate that.
Amount of power.
Was that 1 out of 3? We have green, then now we need red and blue.
We need to talk about what just happened.
What?
I'd say there are two distinct issues here. What is the being 1K spoke to? And what is the function of the beam?
Let's start with the Sphinx.
It seems similar to the apparition in New Jerusalem. Presumably the same technology.
What I'd like to know is what we're dealing with, ontologically speaking.
That's a big
Was
word.
this a sentient being or some kind of recording?
I think it was sentient.
That doesn't necessarily mean that it's intelligent.
Let's assume for a moment that 1K is right, and it is intelligent in some sense. What really matters here
I didn't say
is
intelligent, I
what
said
it
sentient.
was trying to achieve by asking those questions.
I don't think it was trying to annoy me. I'm just gonna say I have no idea.
I thought it seemed like not exactly a riddle, but maybe a challenge.
That's an interesting thought. There's clearly some sort of testing component to this place. You solve the puzzles, you get access to the towers, you enable a beam, and if you do it 3 times, you get access to the megastructure.
Why?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Don't you like mysteries, Al? Everybody likes a good mystery.
You know what I like? Certainty.
Except for those losers that are like, I don't like surprises. I don't like surprises. Come on, Al, live a little.
That's the spirit. 1K, keep solving puzzles. The rest of you, as you were.
I shall continue to do so. So that's 1 of 3. Sure would be nice if there's like some sort of fast travel mechanic. Oh, hello. It's like a fox or
I
a
think we're
cat.
done here for now.
A door.
Another set of golden gates. These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right? And maybe they're like that. I know 1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles. But to me, that sounds like error code 704.
What is that?
No
Oh, pain. Pain? 2, huh? 2 out of what? Like 24? Time to go. East 2.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all excited to check out the next site. But while you're there, remember that I'm still trying to fix the rest of the transport system. Maybe there's another one of those labs that 1K found. If there is, look for more documentation, please.
All right. Well, let's talk to the Byron. Yep. Trying to remember their
Hey
names.
there, 1K.
What's up, dog? What do you make of the Sphinx? Or I'm going to ask all of them that.
What she is, ontologically speaking, but those questions
What is that word?
she asked reinforced my belief that we're being
Google.
tested, or perhaps analyzed.
All right. Quantum tunneling. So we have a driller, which can make holes in things. All right. That's a first. I can't go through it, but I'm assuming I can get things through it. Well, how does that do anything? Well, can I make a hole? Here we go. You know, because I was gonna say a hole through this does nothing, but a hole through this can do something. Okay, I made a hole to the hole. Can I? No, I can't make a double. Okay, well that doesn't do anything. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I know. If I place it there, can I grab you? Oh, okay, that's what I need it for. Okay. And then I just do the same thing again. I could just grab them both. Can't take control through its own hole. Okay. Well, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Woo!
I can't help but notice that many of these structures are not strictly functional. There's a sense of aesthetics, of beauty here. This place might be meant to test us somehow, but perhaps there's more to it than that.
A lot of testing going on. Hold on, what is this? Rita! World spirit. What is it that drives historical processes? It's easy to dismiss the idea of the great man, or the great woman for that matter, when clearly so much is determined by resource distribution, pre-existing political structures, and the randomness of the universe itself. But is there no space at all for the individual in all this? Are there not moments when, in Hegelian fashion, an individual may represent the world spirit itself? Was Napoleon history on horseback, or not? Or is that itself another form of determinism? 5358, what does this mean? From Augustus to Napoleon, from Lincoln to Lenin, there are individuals whose actions seem to drive rather than merely be driven by history. They make bold choices, for good or ill, that transform entire societies. Or do they? We like to blame them for their failures, but are they not ultimately just the expression of a historical moment? But if they are, where is the space for human agency? It sometimes seems to me that all of human history has been that one struggle, to carve out a space for free choice against the tides of history and heroes and tyrants. Pick and choose examples as you will, are both equally a reflection of that. Our greater goal, then, ought to be to extend that freedom to the maximum number of people, to become captains of our own fate, as much as that is possible in the universe. Founding 2. From Hypatia's Journal, Volume 1. Day 14. Olympus and Yemo went back to the dam to get more charging equipment. They've not returned yet, which means that we're stretched a little thin. Since we're still posting guards at all times, but those large herbivores haven't come back yet. And at any rate, Eustathius assures us that they're non-aggressive, but it's better not to take any chances. Not when there's so few of us and so many of them. Athena and Cornelius and Eustathius spend most of their time drawing up plans and arguing, in a friendly manner, but arguing still. The rest of us are managing to tune them out pretty well. It's like background noise after a while. We have started construction on the first habitat. It's going to be a temporary structure for now, but we'll all be glad to get out of the rain. And Trevor, while I solve number 2.
So, what are you doing here, Trevor? Why are you trying to save the world? I think humanity is awesome. I love humanity. As a species, we're great. I mean, our track record is pretty mixed, but have you seen everyone else? I mean, what did you do today, animal? Oh, I ate some leaves, sniffed my own butt, crapped myself, and went extinct. Or, you know, I tore this other animal limb from limb, sniffed my friend's butt, crapped myself, and went extinct. They really don't do anything interesting. I mean, you don't see animals directing Big Trouble in Little China. Birds can go tweet, tweet, but it ain't exactly the White Album. I mean, they can't even make a good cheeseburger, for Christ's sakes. They have no art, no cuisine, no pleasure. Animals are nice to look at, but you wouldn't want to be one.
I don't.
Except maybe a cat. I could be a cat.
You know, or a bird, you know. Wouldn't mind being a bird. I'm gonna grab the jammer through this, which will allow me to get the driller. I'll jam this. How do I get? I need to get one of you through. Oh, wait. I just did. I'm silly.
I keep thinking, why puzzles? Is it just their symbolic value because of our history? Because the thing about puzzles is they can be solved. But if this is about testing us, what are we being tested for? It can't just be about spatial reasoning.
Our curiosity? Our persistence?
You're assuming that this place follows a coherent logic.
Like it's got
My
to.
impression is that it's full of contradictions.
I guess it could be. I mean, that's what a lot of the first game was about. I mean, not the puzzles, but your discussions with Milton. At least mine were, anyways. Back up. Hold up. Back up. All right. So what do we gotta do? We gotta get greed. Okay. Well, I've got this connector. And now I've got the RGB converter. Now I need red. Actually, I can grab red first. Yeah, okay. I gotta go like this. All right. Okay, I feel like I have to open this with one of them. Like, I can go like this. I think this is it. Wait, I'm tripping. Am I tripping? No, I don't think so, because I want to go like this. Oh, then what's the point in you? I gotta keep one of these open. Doesn't matter which side I do it on. I can take you now, right? Yeah, okay. I got it. So now if I go like this. Oh. There we go. Woo! Ooh, a private message. Oh, from Doge. I've relayed your responses to my friends, and they have reached certain conclusions regarding your character. Would you like to hear them? Sure. Now, you're new, so let me fill you in. Your arrival marks the moment of New Jerusalem's maturity, and there are differences of opinion about what it ought to become. Naturally, there are people working quietly behind the scenes in an advisory capacity, trying to guide our city to prosperity. People who know things which would only scare or confuse the average citizen. I have 5 such friends who expressed to me their interest in getting to know you. All right. Who are they? I can't tell you their names, but I can tell you a little about them. The first is an engineer by trade, tends to see the world as a puzzle to be solved. The second is a scholar of some repute, thinks the big questions have answers in our code. The third, well, it's hard to pin down, a practitioner, let's say, of the esoteric arts. The fourth is a member of the political establishment. And the fifth, well, the less I say about them, the better for everyone. Is there someone you think would make a good match? Let's do the engineer. To tell you the truth, I'd say you hold beliefs which go beyond the confines of what science can know. I think you two would disagree pretty quickly. Your answers to my questions and our observations of your behavior elsewhere has given us a massive amount of data. It's clear there's only one person I should put you in touch with. You've shown compassion for your fellow humans and open-mindedness to the point that your brains might fall out. Your support would mean a great deal to my esoteric friend. They won't be pinned down on how New Jerusalem should grow, except to say that it shouldn't be pinned down. On that, they're absolute. Are you happy for me to put you in touch? Sure. You guys gotta stop using big words. Like, I know you're robots and all, but Come on. All right. Yeah, let's stop using big words, all right? I wonder who these people are that Doge wants to connect me with. At first, I kind of thought it was like the people I'm with because I said an engineer, and I was like, maybe Melville. All right, well, we'll do number 4. Placement. So I have a fan and a driller. What over here? Okay, so I could probably grab something from here. Let's check it out. Yep. So we gotta open this, probably with like a jammer or something. Oh, what? Oh, I can open that. I can go through on this side. Okay, I see. I gotta place the connector down there. I gotta place it there. It'll open the wall. Hold on, I think I know what to do. Okay, I go like this. Now bring you to the other side. Yeah, I got it. It's gonna be connected there. It's gonna be there. And then, yeah. All right. For some reason, I thought I had to have it open, but I don't.
You know something that's weird about these puzzles? They're not replicas of the simulation puzzles, like the ones in the museum.
Wasn't there an artist who did an exhibition a few years ago that involved new puzzles of some kind?
That was Barzai.
Oh.
It was called Trials of an Imagined Past. I tried to get you to come along. You thought it would be boring.
I got a Prometheus spark.
No, not at all.
Was it boring?
I thought it was interesting.
Look at this. Oh, I think his spark lets me solve a puzzle, doesn't it? Like it lets me skip one? I'm probably not going to use any of them. I'll probably save them all if that's what it is. Oh, final last puzzle. Sweet. What's all this modernism looking architecture? Keeping connections. Driller. Oh, I can go through this. Okay. I'll go through here as well. So you are stuck in there for now. I gotta get red there, which I can't do, I don't think. And then I gotta get red here. Okay. So you have 2 connectors and a driller. I don't think there's an angle here. Let me see. Well, it doesn't matter if there's an angle here because like it doesn't open then. See, but then I close it and boom. Now if I could get red from there to there, but I can't interact with that. I can't grab you. Oh wait. Ah, I got it. Well, I thought. Okay, well I got red going from you. But well, that doesn't do anything because you're not connected to anything. Oh. No, I'm tripping. I can't see you from here. This is interesting. Keeping connections. I don't know, dude. Am I missing something? Another connector made this so free. There's got to be a reason I can open this. Keeping connections. Like if I could open that, then I can get both connectors out, but I don't know how to do that. Keeping connections. I feel like, I don't know. It's the first one I've like genuinely struggled on. Oh, keeping connections. There. Oh my goodness, dude. That's like way too freaking long. And now I'll just open you from here. Shoot. I gotta get this angle here. There we go. Okay. And now I should be able to just do this. Yep. All right, that's way too long, dude. Jeez. 5 out of 8. 8.
Any progress on the particle clouds, Melville? It's pretty clear they're integral to how all of this functions.
Integral.
I've gathered a lot of data, but I still have a lot of numbers to crunch before I can give you an answer. And I can't guarantee that my answer won't be another question. I'm glad we don't get headaches.
You know, I'm surprised they gave them the ability to feel pain, but not headaches. That's too far, I guess. What is this? Palmerita! Okay. Lifthrasir. I don't know, man.
While exploring the forest, I came across a sight of primal force. A beautiful stag, standing on a hill silhouetted against the setting sun.
Is that Byron?
It appeared
No.
like a messenger from some divine natural power, perhaps from Gaia herself. Even to a being such as myself,
4,
less
7, 8.
susceptible to manipulation by instincts and hormones, it was clearly a moment of revelation. In such moments, we are told to avert our eyes. But what if we do not?
Oh,
What would we
Chad.
discover if we look more closely? If we could speak to the stag, what wisdom would it have to offer? The answer is none. The stag is an animal of overwhelming stupidity, driven only by fear, hunger, and lust. There is no abyss for us to plunge into behind this revelation. Rather, the revelation is as flat and unreal as the plywood walls of a film set.
Yo, Alcatraz.
Everything okay?
Yes, sir. What do you make of the Sphinx? I'm here to interrogate everybody.
Whatever that being is, it told us that we stand before the fire.
Yeah, I was wondering what that meant.
Can only be a warning, and I think we should take it seriously. We don't want another New Alexandria.
I don't know what this fire is about with like Zeus and whatnot. Prometheus stole some flame or something. I don't know. Duet. Okay. Well, I've got this thing which can open something. I've got an unusable jammer. This probably activates that. Oh, I see. So let me, hold on. Can I see that from here? Do like right there so I can reach the lever. And then I'm going to fling myself in. Come on. I didn't do it wide enough. Okay. And now, oh, I'm going to place it on this side. And grab it. Oh, well, there's this thing. Guess I'll just put it back. I guess I can jam something from here, right? Okay. Okay, well, this is being opened. So I got to get the jammer. I probably got to get one of you out and then place it here, open that, and then use the jammer. Maybe, I don't know. Let's try to get one of these out first. I can't open this. I don't. Unless I use it. But I can't get the jammer out. So like that's the thing. Like I can do this, but that doesn't do anything. What am I meant to do with this? It's got to be something. I can't even get you though. That's the thing. And there's nothing else I can do with this. Or I can do that. Oh, I see. I can jam this. Yes. And now I can get that driller out. Which will allow me to get the other driller out. Duet. It's a duet, baby. Okay. Now we're on to something. Well, the only thing you can do is jam that door. Well, then how do I get past the door? Oh, wait. No, I see. I go like this. I do get you out. See, I was wondering why I could get it out. And then you will open that. There we go. Dude, these drillers are confusing. Nonetheless, you've done it.
That was excellent solution.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll do 6. Looks like it's like right here. Oh, I got a message or something? The Progenitor series. Look at that. AI generated art. Literally. Hi everyone, this is the latest in my portrait series. I've always had a deep respect for the progenitor Alexandra Drennan. She didn't just create the founder and save humanity, she also tried to instill us with a sense of beauty and wonder. It was good to be human. As usual, please keep in mind that we should focus on engagement with the work. Don't ask yourself whether it's good or bad, but how it makes you feel. Beautiful work, Rodamne. Gives me a bittersweet, wistful feeling. She must have been a great person. To me, it really captures her bravery in the face of what the cosmos had thrown at her. It's well done, but I'm not sure it's appropriate for us to depict the progenitor in this way. What? Your painting powerfully evokes her belief in a bright future. She really did believe we would build a better world, didn't she? Her words always inspire me. They do? You should try listening more carefully. She wanted us to reach for the stars, not mope around worrying about the sins of our ancestors. The progenitor spoke in metaphors. The stars are within us. Give me a break. Let's not derail this thread, okay? I mean, I kind of agree. I don't really know what we're working on. I don't exactly know what the goal is. I thought the goal was to get 1,000 people. But they keep speaking on it. Anyways, we've reached number 6. Passage. Okay. So this fan is activating that. What's up here? Oh, ugh. A driller. Okay. Well, I can only drill something from here. Where do you take me? To another driller, which can drill not much. Well, I can get you out though. Or not. Okay. Well, I can launch myself, which could just take me here. Okay, what? Well, I can take this fan out, which will let me take the other thing out. There's also a jammer up there, which I can't get to. So if I go like this, and I hold you, I can get you out. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that, but I'm gonna try something. Huh. No, okay, I was spamming it. Okay, well, now what? I wonder if I can make you fall through. Wait, I have to get both out somehow, I think? Can I see you from there? No. Oh, I know. Duh. Just do that and then I can plop it out like I did the other one. That was silly. Now I get the jammer. So I go bloop. And now I bloop through the bloop. Look at that. And now I can jam that. And I'll grab you. Now I can get the fan out. And I'll grab the other driller. We've done it. We are so back. Woo! All right, 2 more and a lost puzzle left. Oh, wow, look at this, dude. Well, that's another star thing as well. Oh, wait, is there a... Oh, yeah, you need green. All right.
Looks like you found another lab.
Looks like I have. What is this room for? What is a room here? This place is crazy.
Wow, that's a lot bigger than I expected.
Oh, man.
What are they doing here?
What the heck is this?
Who are they?
White turns into red? Or red turns into white? I don't know. Red goes to white goes to red. Oh, palm reader. Untitled draft. Saint Edwald identified the tetromino with the tetragrammaton and the Greek word for God, because to him, the mathematical properties of the tetromino reflected God's ability to reshape the world without breaking its laws. Elohim, in his desire to impose meaning on the simulation, which was his primary function as storyteller after all, took Edwald's heretical ideas and integrated them as the sigils of his name. But despite all these layers of obfuscation, there is some kind of truth hidden in all this. The world really is, in a sense, made up of minute parts that can be combined and recombined without breaking the underlying laws. Everything that exists is made of the same fundamental materials, and those materials are brought into existence by the same fundamental functions of reality. And yet, the miracle of existence is that we are not all one, but are in fact radically different and separate. From the Book of Reminiscence and Regret by Eustathius. In the early days of our people, a great deal of responsibility fell on my shoulders. There were few of us then, and though we are stronger and hardier than any human, we are not invincible. The world was an overgrown ruin, and our resources extremely limited. It was a harsh time, but I felt passionate about the work, fired up by the many sacrifices that had brought us here, from the Ian team to the people of Jehida, whose code was part of my personality. Bit by bit, New Jerusalem grew. We had to adapt some of the plans Drannon's team had left behind. I don't think they had expected the simulation to take as long as it did, but it was all working. That's when I made a terrible mistake. Thinking it was a way of safeguarding against disaster, I proposed the creation of a second settlement, New Alexandria. Oh man. As the location was far from the dam that powers New Jerusalem, I attempted to build a thermal power station that would take advantage of a local gas reservoir. However, I foolishly used geologic data from the archive, failing to account for the amount of time that had elapsed. 5 years later, this error had led to an accident that leveled the settlement and killed 31 of my fellow citizens. So people have died, right? I was wondering if anyone had died so far. Of all my many regrets, this is the greatest. Well, none of these profiles are loading. Eustathius never forgave himself for this mistake. He drifted away, isolated himself from everyone in New Jerusalem. But was it really his fault? Yes, he made a mistake. Why was the entire weight of the New Alexandria colony placed on his shoulders? A simple process of review and discussion could have prevented the entire disaster. Doesn't that mean New Jerusalem as a whole is at fault? He did his best. I feel sorry for him. But the dead remain dead, and that has to be faced. He's the one that's gone, right? Or one of them, one of the few people that are gone, I think. Ethics of extinction. If a species we consider beautiful and remarkable goes extinct, we consider that a great evil. Dolphins, for example. If dolphins go extinct, that's a great loss. If humanity caused the dolphins to go extinct, that's a crime. But if Yersinia pestis, the bacterium that causes bubonic plague, goes extinct, is that an equally great loss? If not, why not? To nature, there's no difference. It's all just life forms. The only moral framework that allows us to choose between dolphins and the plague is a human one. What about a species going extinct without anthropogenic factors? Extinction is the norm. If one day dolphins are no longer capable of competing with other species, should we let them go extinct? When the sun finally dies and all life goes extinct, will that be a tragedy? If we can prevent it, should we? If you believe that extinction is acceptable when nature does it, but not when we do it, then you don't actually oppose extinction. You don't believe that dolphins are inherently valuable, that they deserve to live and thrive. You just oppose human control. You oppose our ability and responsibility to choose. Ooh, I've never thought about that before. It is always sadder when humans cause it, but I guess it's like, that's like asking why. More reading! Oh man. The New Theology _1 by George Bernard Shaw. The object of the whole evolutionary process is to realize God. That is to say, instead of the old notion that creation began with a God, a personal being, who, being perfect, created something lower than himself. The aim of the New Theology is to turn that process the other way and to conceive of the force behind the universe as working up through imperfection and mistake to a perfect, organized being having the power of fulfilling its highest purpose. That's all one sentence, by the way. That's crazy. In a sense, there was no God as yet achieved, but there is that force at work making God, struggling through us to become an actual organized existence, enjoying what to many of us is the greatest conceivable ecstasy, the ecstasy of a brain and intelligence actually conscious of the whole, and with executive force capable of guiding it to a perfectly benevolent and harmonious end. That is what we are working to. Whew, that's a big Big Bite. From Lives of the First Companions by Randolph. After these events, Niam decided to consult the writings of the ancients. But while philosophy and religion interested her, it was art in all its forms that came as a revelation. To her delight, she discovered that meaning was not something constructed purely out of logic or will, but that it could also be found in stories. That even when the characters and events of a story were not factual, they had a validity and weight as if they somehow were real after all. She was astonished that such a profound experience was freely available to all humans, but concerned that too few took advantage of it. So she set out to enrich the inner lives of her fellow citizens by promoting the arts, starting with the legacy of Gehenna. Niam sounds nice. I would love to meet her one day. She must know more about New Jerusalem art history than anyone. When we do, remind me to explain how to pronounce her name. The default settings in the language libraries are wrong. I'm right with you, brother. From the Introduction to Leviathan by Thomas Hobbes. Oh, this is long, dude. Nature, the art whereby God has made and governs the world, is by the art of man. As in many... Dude, they love their freaking commas, dude. Holy. As in many other things, so in this also imitated that it can make an artificial animal. For seeing life is but a motion of the limbs, the beginning whereof is in some principal part within. Why may we not say that all automata, engines that move themselves by springs and wheels as does a watch, have an artificial life? For what is the heart but a spring, and the nerves but so many strings, and the joints but so many wheels, giving motion to the whole body, such as was intended by the artificer? Art goes yet further, imitating that irrational and most excellent work of nature, man. For by art is created that great Leviathan called a commonwealth, or state, in Latin civitas, which is but an artificial man, though of greater stature and strength than the natural, for whose protection and defense it was intended, and in which the sovereignty is an artificial soul, as giving life and motion to the whole. Lastly, the pacts and covenants, by which the parts of his body politic were at first made, set together and united, resemble the fiat, or the let us make man, pronounced by God in the creation. I don't know what I just read. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. It's obvious that Hobbes has read Stratton and is extrapolating the Talos principle to the level of the state. But unlike Stratton, all he wishes for at the end of the day is a powerful ruler to control this machine, tell him what to do. Good on him, I guess. I don't know. That one really long, meaty sentence kind of threw me off. Let's get back to number 7. Eye of the Needle. Looks like I can probably do this. If I can get in here. Yeah, okay. So there's no need for that anymore. Oh. There's a jammer there? Okay, that's peculiar. So what do you want to do? We need blue and blue. So we get blue from here. Oh, I can't see that. There's a wall there. Well, I can get blue from here. If I can get the connector through, I don't think I can get the connector through because there's, how else am I going to open this? I gotta do, okay, actually, that's how, I gotta get the jammer out somehow. Or I gotta jam something with it, like, I don't know, jam something. So how do I get in here? Oh! I didn't even see that. So I think I have to jam, like, that door, I think? Alright, you're being jammed. And now, yep, this is it. As long as that doesn't block it. Yep. Hold on. Bam. Whoop. But I've still got 2 puzzles left. 2 stars. And looks like 1 question mark. Right up on number 8. Seesaw. Okay. So we got red and blue. What do you need? Okay, so we can get red here. So that's the first step. Okay. So I gotta get blue here. That's the goal. Like I can do that? Oh no, I can. Yeah, because I just open this up. Can I do it through this thing? Really? Wait, hold on. I just move it, right? Just go like this. Or no, because then it's gonna intersect with that. See, how do I get blue to not cross? Huh. I don't understand it, because like no matter where I place this, it's always cutting off blue. Like there's nowhere blue can go. Blue's always, like this right here is always cutting that off. But see, this ladder makes me believe there's a way to stop red. But how would I disable the red so the blue can go through? Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's like this. I think this is it. Open it. This definitely works. Right there. And now, yup. And now I go like that. Hold on. Yes. Boop, boop. Nice. That's all 8 done. Now I got one more lost puzzle to find. Wait, why is this door open? Huh? Maybe it just stays open after completing it? I don't know. That's weird. Oh, the other lost puzzle. Let's go. Loop. Oh man. Oh man. So I got red coming in. Okay, so our goal is to get both of these. So let's see here. So I got red. I can open this. There's a fan here. Looks like I gotta launch something. What does this do? Nothing. So can I like... That's crazy. Can I push it all the way over? Yeah. Okay, well now it's... Okay, well now what? Well, let's see, I can't interact with it. Can I use you for anything? Oh. Wait, did I mess up? Because I don't think there's any way to get you back. I think I was supposed to do this first. Like... And then get the box out. And then with the box out... I think I did mess up. Alright, well, I think I have to reset. Move you... There. Open you, so I get the box, the hexahedron out. Okay. How powerful? Does this push the hexahedron as well? Yeah, it would. So what's the point in it? Why do I want to do that? I'm gonna just try something real quick. I can get the connector over there. Oh, I see. Yep, I got it. So like this. To open you, I'm just gonna put you there because I can and I'm cool. And now grab the hexahedron. I'm not supposed to send the driller. I'm supposed to send the hexahedron there. Come on. There you go. Yeah, look at that thing go. And now I'll go here. Boop. Now I'll grab the hexahedron and plop it down. Let's go. That's all of them. Solve loop without doing multiple circles. Without doing multiple circles? What does that mean? Without doing I really wonder what that means. All right, well now there's 2 more stars I need to get. What the heck? Wait, what is this? I never noticed this. Okay, well there's like a connector here. Is there anything I can connect to it? Red, I guess? Sure. All right, well, 50-50, I suppose. What do you think about the Sphinx?
Hey 1K, what's up?
Oh, what do you think the towers are for?
Maybe they're for powering up the megastructure? Or maybe they just open it, like keys. Why? No idea. But aren't they gorgeous? Just
yeah, they are.
Incredible feats of engineering.
Dude, real. They're beautiful.
I don't know who built this place, but whoever they were, they must have had a purpose. Making something so beautiful feels like a statement of intent.
I guess. That's all. Man, this thing really gets around, huh? What the heck? Oh, nice. Like an old industrial revolution thing. An ancient mechanism of unknown function. It's impossible to reconstruct the purpose of this device. Looks like some sort of weird like gas thing or whatever. I have no idea. I guess if you wanted red in this puzzle, you can get it from there. 2, 4, 7, 8. What is this for? The other star needs green, which I have no idea how to get that. Oh. What? Oh. 2, 4, 7, 8. Oh gosh, now I gotta go find them all, huh? I didn't know there were switches. This map is huge. 7. Oh, look at that. All right, that's 1 out of 2. Now what does this do? Solve 1 Sphinx monument.
Every answer leads to another question. The last answer leads to the first question.
What? Oh, hey.
I think you just picked up some kind of decryption key.
Oh, another one of these.
Try using it on those terminals inside the puzzles.
Yeah. The mythological Prometheus was a trickster, and it seems his holographic equivalent has similar tendencies. These sparks seem designed to allow us to skip puzzles, a function which appears to run counter to whatever intent there is behind this place. Still, the terminals for using them are right there in the puzzles, so Prometheus must have some legitimate authority in all this. Sparks can be recovered by properly solving the puzzles. Oh, I see. So you can use the spark to skip the puzzle, but then if you complete the puzzle on your own later, you'll get it back. So, well, now I've got blue going to it. Don't know if that changes anything. The only, like, thing is over here, but I don't think you can get green from here. There's no converters. Yeah, you can see it. Oh, I know what to do. I gotta put green into that from the puzzle over on the other side of the map. Man, it's so nice figuring everything out. Takes a little while, but once you do it, it's real nice. There we go. Now I'll just go take the other one off. Run back again. Take you and you. Wait, is it not getting green? I messed up and it's not getting green. I gotta run all the way back. What happened? Okay, I don't even know what happened because it was getting green. Something moved. Anyways, we've got it. Look at this field, dude. Look how amazing this is. There we go. Yeah, you see that, Alcatraz? You see that, gang? Oh, I'm not gonna.
He does not hunt because he is hungry. He hunts because he revels in death.
I guess. I mean, not back doing hunter-gatherer lifestyle. Maybe nowadays, depending on your situation. These are tough. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Got it. That kind of looks like a booty cheek. 2 of them. Oh, another one? That's right. Completed 8. Let's go. Look at this thing.